faith is a muscle. So if we don't use it, it atrophies. And if we've never used it, it just probably doesn't exist at all yet. So we really have to begin to work on our faith muscle intentionally with the Lord and ask Him to help us strengthen. And as we look to strengthen faith muscles, we need to isolate areas of our faith where they may be specifically weaker. I know for me, I often struggled when I was younger with financial provision. So whenever we would get a bill in the mail or we would get, something in our house would break, I would be very quick toward anxiety and being afraid, oh gosh, I don't know how I'm going to cover this bill. And so the Lord really exposed to me, you have a very weak heart in trusting my provision. And so I think that if we look and examine specific ways, every time a friend says something, I get weak and I don't know if I'm going to have friends anymore, or I don't know if the Lord's going to bring friends into my life. Maybe we have a weakness in, relationship, and we need to trust the Lord is going to be with us and to provide us with friends, whatever it may be. We have to understand our own hearts well enough to know, okay, this is an area of weak faith where I need to confess it to the Lord and ask Him to help me. And I think another way that we really can do that well is by seeking out more mature believers in the body of Christ. And that may be in your local church community. Maybe you work with someone that has expressed a strong faith, and partner with them. Ask them to help you and confess where you're struggling. And even aside from confession, just watching their life, if you see the faith of another person and it's very, very noticeable, then they've probably walked something very similar and they can relate to you. So I would say that it's important to find those believers and ask them, can I follow you? Can I be discipled by you? I would love to learn how you learn to trust the Lord like you do, because I want to be like that. I want to trust Christ. And I think also that we need to remember that weak faith was expressed throughout the word. So the Father in Mark 9:24 says, Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief. So we need to be okay with confessing when we have weak faith and okay with asking the Lord to help strengthen it.